my beautiful people. So today I decided I was going to follow the trend of following a makeup tutorial by a beauty guru. For those of you that don't know, I am going to be following a tutorial from James Charles. So this trend started, I'm pretty sure he mentioned in one of his videos, Jenna Marble started it, and he returned the favor. I said I was going to do a makeup tutorial. Let's make it fun. All of the products I'm going to be using are drugstore. I have just a few name brand. The Morphe palette, I have the Naked 2 palette, but other than that, it's like the Walmart or Target and makeup products. And believe me when I tell you, I am the furthest away from a beauty guru. This is going to be totally amateur, but it's supposed to be a lot of fun. And without further ado, let's get started. So one thing I found super challenging when trying to record this video was, obviously James Charles is like a super talented beauty guru. He's one of my favorites and one of the only ones that I actually know and watch. So all of his looks are pretty advanced. So I'd say like the hardest part was finding a video that I could actually follow with my drugstore products. So the video that I'm going to be following today is the Everyday Easy Glam Makeup Tutorial by James Charles. I'll put the video right. It's not the pink drink from Starbucks, but it's my Dunkin' regular.
So I'm first going to start out, as always, priming my face using my Benefit Professional Primer.
So I can assure you that I will not have any of his products. So today for primer and for my moisturizer, I am using the Origins Original Skin Matte Moisturizer with Willow Herb. It's definitely one thing that I like about this primer is that it is really good coverage, so I literally just take a dot on each part of my skin.
So freaking excited, but my skin is not enjoying being back in the New York weather. I think I'm just like really stressed out, but I'm getting a pretty bad breakout and I'm really not too happy about it. We're gonna conceal Don't Feel.
3 concealers. Since he's covering his whole nose, I'm going to go in with the Neutrogena Brightening Healthy Skin Concealer. I'm gonna go in and cover my entire nose.
Move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. You got a fast car, so you're fast enough, you can fly away.
I got my Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick in the shade Y315, and I'm just gonna start drawing that on my face.
I'm using my Maybelline Dream Liquid Foundation in the shade 40 Nude. He has a stick that he's applying with, so I'm just going to apply it my normal way. His beauty blender though, which I know is a big discussion in the beauty world. A lot of people use brushes to blend their foundation out, but I have always used a beauty blender, and my beauty guru James is using a beauty blender too, so that's what I'm gonna do.
My Shape Tape Concealer from Tarte, I'm going to highlight my face.
So I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous concealer that I picked up from Target for like $8.
Got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. I've been working at it.
I feel like if James Charles actually watched this video, he would cringe so hard. So when I do my everyday routine, I just recently started putting on my concealer prior to my foundation. The tutorial that I watched said that it highlighted and worked better for her blending wise, so that's what I do.
Oh my god, I've been in love with copper lately. You guys have no idea how excited.
This is literally the only kind of highlighter or bronzer that I have, because I rarely highlight my face. So this is the Revlon Bronze Glow in 030, which I also stole from Emily. This is the only brush that I own to do anything to my face. He's using like a reddish brownish, so I'm kind of going to mix this shade with this shade and just see where it gets me, honestly. skin looks so glowy. I promise you it's not oily. And then it goes up with a lighter color up around his temples and his forehead. My cheeks look super rosy in the camera.
I'm really lightly going to use my JD Wadey 180 brush to contour my nose.
I'm going in with this brush from Real Techniques that I got. It's like my only set of brushes from my cousin Emily.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started on my brows. Now my eyebrows are...
I can do that. This is a lash separator, and I've been using it as my eyebrow brush since I got this brush kit. Oh well, I'm gonna continue to use it because that's what I have. Go ahead and do these off camera. These are how the brows turned out. And I forgot to mention, I use the Maybelline Easy Breezy Brow Pencil. I don't have anything fancy, I just go in with a pencil and fill in my brows.
Even for my everyday glam, I still gotta be a little bit extra. So for my eyes today, I'm gonna be using the brand new limited edition Morphe.
Okay, so one reason why I picked this Easy Glam makeup is because first thing I did was looked at the eyeshadow that James used. These are the only brushes that I'm going to be working with today. We're using the Naked 2 Urban Decay palette, and we're gonna try to match the colors as best as we can. So he's using an orangish shade first. So the closest I have to orange in this palette is the shade Chopper, and I'm placing it in the crease to be my transition shade. It's gonna have to work.
Of this cool tone brown shade to below the orange that we used before, and I'm going to deepen up the outer V.
The brown shade, okay. That's another thing I'm gonna leave out is the eyeliner because I don't have any liquid eyeliner. The only thing I have is a pencil, and I don't know how to do the wings.
I need to go to bed soon because I have school tomorrow, so I'm just going to move on with the lower lash line. I'm going to grab my M433 and the same orange shade from before and start that lower transition shade.
So I'm going back in with the chopper to do my lower lash. This is not going to look anything like him, but it's okay.
At 213 and the dark brown shade that I used from before, I'm going to really lightly hug the lower lash line.
Go back in with this dark shade that I used for my bronzing palette and just deepen the lower line a little bit. Obviously my eyes are not going to look the same with the shade Tease, and just apply that kind of in the crease but more working my way down. He had kind of a finish of a lighter color on the inside, so I'm going to go in with Booty Call.
Girl, don't let that be you.
To fill in the inner corner and also underline my brows. I'm just underlining with the same shade Booty Call. The only two mascaras are the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational and the CoverGirl Lash Blast. So Lash Blast first, only because the Sensational really extends my lashes, and I'll actually go back with this one to do my lower lashes just because this one is so thick. I know for every glam that James does, he pops on some fake lashes, but I don't have any. I don't like to wear them. The only ones that I've ever worn are for prom. I'm gonna go back in with my Lash Blast and just go and do my lower lashes. James also does the Fox Freckles in this tutorial, but I'm not going to bother doing that.
Since this is everyday glam, I feel like we need to make up what we were lacking in eyeshadow, lips, all the fancy fun stuff with highlighter.
So again, as I mentioned before, this is the only type of highlighter I have. So I'm going to go back in with the Revlon Bronze Glow, and that's nice. Use this brush, which is the closest that I can get to what he has, and use this top shade. So I'm going to apply it right where I bronzed my face, since that is very distinct. I'm going to go back in with my brush to blend it out.
Fast enough so I can fly away.
The last step that James has is lipstick. I'm not able to do this because I don't have any lipstick with me and I don't ever wear it. I believe this is where we end. Perfect, James. So he says at the end that it can be customized and with use of any products that you like. So after following all of the steps, this is where I finished.
We are driving your car. Speeds of fast, felt like I was drunk.
So obviously the look didn't turn out perfect. I didn't expect it to. I didn't have any of the products that James used. I accomplished this look with all drugstore products other than my Naked 2 palette. I'm actually pretty impressed with this look for not having all of the materials that I needed. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And please, if you guys have any questions on the products that I used, drop them down below. But like I said, these are easily found at any convenience store. One thing that I really love about the James Charles tutorials, you don't have to follow it step by step or use the exact same products. That was my first misconception when I started doing makeup. Your products that you have now just as well work as the ones that are used in the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. There will be more videos to come, the ones that you voted for on Instagram. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it, which will give you notifications when I post, and see you guys soon.
Things will get better. You'll find work now.